at the council. I just want to say a few words about why we're here. About why we're here today. We're here to support our sister unions that have been on strike today in the PCS, the UCU, the ATL and the NUT. But I think we need to be clear, this should be a start of strike action, not the end. Because today, towards 800,000 or 900,000 people have been on strike today. Frankly, that is not good enough. That should have been 3 or 4 million. Yes. Unison should have balloted to take strike action today. And I'm pleased to say that the position of Coventry Unison is that we should have balloted, we should have taken co-ordinated strike action today with other trade unions, because at the end of the day, if we all strike together, we have a serious chance of beating this government. I just want to say a few points on the changes in the so-called negotiations that are taking place, because I agree with some of the unions that have come out of those talks and said that they're not negotiations, they're an absolute farce, because they've talked about the issue of paying more, working longer and getting less, and the government is not prepared to budge on that. So why are we wasting time in negotiations when we should be on the picket line taking strike action? Also, I want to say about the lack of opposition in Parliament. The General Secretary of Unison has said that Labour built the bridge over which the Tories now march. If we look at what Ed Miliband has said, he hasn't just not supported the strike, he's actively opposed this strike and called on Labour MPs to scab at picket lines at Westminster. That is not good enough. We want proper opposition to what the Tories propose. Another thing the press are trying to do is divide us between public sector and private sector. Let's be absolutely clear, we are not just striking to defend public sector pensions. We want decent pensions for every single worker in this country, because there is enough money to go around for everyone to have a decent standard of living, no matter how old they are. The changes that have taken place are actually going to hit working class people up and down this country. Alone, the change from the RPI to the CPI, how they calculate our pensions, will mean people are in effect taking a 15% cut in their pensions, and that again is not good enough. The 3% increase in contributions that they are trying to make us take from April 2012, they are not going into the pension pot, they're going direct into the Treasury, i.e. to pay out for the bailing of the banks. Again, that is not good enough. As a trade union movement, we should not accept that. Finally, I just want to say where we go from here. I mentioned earlier the potential that exists. This must be the start. We should, every union should get together, name a date in the autumn for a 24-hour public sector general strike to bring down this government. So no increase in pension contributions, bring down this government. Yes.